Bond figure, yo.
Hey, what is up guys, Bonfiggy here, and today I'm bringing you guys a 166 killed 6v6 domination on the map Nuketown, and whenever I'm going to post Black Ops, it's most likely going to be Nuketown, just because it's my favorite Call of Duty map, and I find it really easy to get those high-scoring gameplays. And basically what I do is, I get a party of 6 and I go in and out of the lobbies until I get Nuketown. It's just my favorite Call of Duty map. I don't think there will ever be a better one for me anyways. And it's just because I know the spawn points so well. I know all the chopper gunner spots, like, you know, when they go in the houses, I know exactly how to get them out of those. I just have everything down on this map, and that's what I enjoy the most about this. And it's also really small, so it can be really fast-paced, action-packed. That's just what I enjoy about it. But yeah, I actually just got back from my DC trip. It was really fun. That's why I haven't posted for 3 or 4 days. And I was going to post this last night. It's just, it was like 11 o'clock, I think, when we got back. So, you know, I don't really like doing late uploads because it doesn't always show up in your guys' sub boxes. I like to have it at a convenient time where you guys are actually like watching YouTube videos, so I try to get that the best that I can. And it was actually kind of funny that we had such a good time on the DC trip. I thought it was going to be really boring because it's, you know, it's Washington DC, and we were going to be looking at all these monuments and everything. And don't get me wrong, the monuments, those are really cool, and I definitely really appreciated that. I mean, I went there when I was like 5 years old, and I remember it being really boring, but I didn't have an appreciation. I didn't know anything about the stuff. But, you know, going back to there, it was pretty cool. I mean, to look at all the stuff that they had to show everything. I really liked the monuments. I think the Lincoln Memorial was probably my favorites. And then we went to the Smithsonian museums as well. Those were really cool. And, you know, I got to look at all the artifacts and everything. I like probably the Space Museum the best. We went on, like, the ride simulators. But one of the highlights of my trip was actually the way there. My friend, he's really stupid, actually. He was looking for his iPod because one of my other friends, he lost it. So we were sitting there looking for it. And what ended up happening was we were sitting there before he lost the iPod. We were just eating Reese's Puffs, and we were going to troll someone, basically. We put the Reese's Puffs in the bag upside down, so whoever opened it next, if they didn't like pay attention, they would pretty much just open it and it would fall all over. And I know it's a really stupid idea, and we probably shouldn't have done it. But yeah, we were looking for his iPod. We were basically searching through everything, and my dumbass friend, he's like, dude, maybe it's in the Reese's Puffs. So he pulls it out, and it goes all over the floor, and we're sitting there. The principal's right next to us helping us look for this iPod or whatever, and every single bit of it spills out. We have to broom all the bus, and it's like a huge bus too. He made us clean the entire thing, and we actually missed our lunch. It kind of sucked. We were pretty much skipping our lunch looking for his iPod on the bus. But yeah, as you guys can see, this gameplay starts off a little bit slow. I think I pick up like a couple of kill streaks, and then I get a couple of deaths. I'm fast forwarding these chopper gunners as well. I think I get like 3 of them, and chopper gunners go ham on Nuketown, like I said. Definitely one of my favorite maps for the air support and everything. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of assault kill streaks they have in Black Ops 2, but that's a different commentary topic. So, yeah, back to the topic that I was saying. Basically, he opened the Reese's Puff looking for the iPod, and all of it fell out. So we had to clean all that up, and then got into the eat lunch and everything. And, of course, we had no table to sit at because everybody else took all the tables, and this stuff is so stupid. I keep on getting, like, blown up by claymores and shits, whatever. I think I get, like, blop shotted at the end of this gameplay as well for, like, the last kill. But yeah, like I said, we also win this gameplay, and I keep on getting off topic. So anyways, once we get to the hotel after all that shit, we finally found his iPod and a bag of M&Ms, which is kind of ironic because he was looking for it in Reese's Puffs, and then we find it in a bag of M&Ms. I really don't get that. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I mean, I don't get why it was in the M&Ms bag. No one put it in there. Someone must have been trolling the shit out of us. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, once we get to the hotel after we find that, we kind of just screw around. That was probably one of the other highlights of our trip. We kind of just screwed around. My friend, he got like milk cartons and threw them on the ledge of the roof. It was really stupid. He got one stuck in the gutter as well, which is just ridiculous. Then he went and grabbed one of the bananas out of the hotel, and we were supposed to have that the following morning for breakfast, but he ended up chucking those on the roof as well, which sucked because we didn't have anything to eat the next morning. He threw 2 on the roof, and then he threw 1 on the front of the entrance for the hotel. It was just splattered all over the place, and they didn't realize it until next morning. It was at like midnight when we were doing this, so we didn't get busted for any of this. We got really lucky when it came to that. And also they put like tape on the side of the hotel doors so they were making sure that you weren't like getting out of the hotel room to like run away or just go outside and screw around, go into the girls' rooms. They didn't want any of that happening, so they just put tape on it, and they would have someone go by and check it like every hour. And what ended up happening was he actually threw the key to our hotel under the door, so we had to open it to go and get it, and we ended up breaking the tape. So we were going to get in deep shit, but what happened was my friend, he got in this like huge motorcycle accident. But anyways, he got in a huge dirt bike accident, and he had like a huge scab on his knee, so he picked that scab, and he basically just walked out into the hotel when they were checking the tape, and he's like, yeah, my knee is really bloody, so that way they figured that the tape broke from that instead of my friend breaking it when he opened the door to get the key. And you know, it was just a trip full of trolling, and it was really fun. I mean, I probably had more fun in the hotel room than I did actually like outside and everything, because it was just so hot. I mean, I think it was like 85, 90 degrees the whole time we were there. And let me know if any of you guys live in Washington, D.C., because it's definitely a really cool place. And another thing was, I had to say this, we also saw these squirrels, and we called them stalker squirrels, but what they would do is they would like slowly crawl up to these people, and they would just like bite their shoes. It was the weirdest thing ever. I mean, squirrels in DC, they're like used to people, so they're not really scared of them. They know that they're not going to harm them most of the time, so they'll just go up and like sneak up behind them. It was the weirdest thing ever. I just had to share that with you guys. But yeah, guys, this gameplay is wrapping up. I hope you did enjoy. My commentaries are still a little bit rusty. I'm getting back into it. And like I said, my goal for YouTube is to reach 100,000 subscribers, and I know that's a huge goal to set for myself, but I'm going to keep on uploading until I reach that, and I'm going to keep on uploading as well after I reach that goal. So, yeah, guys, I also wanted to say that my PC, I finally got it working. The motherboard, it had some issues, so I just ordered a new one and replaced everything. And I also got a new CPU cooler, so that stays nice and cool. I'm actually recording this commentary on my old computer just because of the fact that I can't get Sony Vegas. For whatever reason, it comes up with like some error message, so I'm looking into getting that all sorted out. But yeah, guys, this gameplay is wrapping up. I hope you did enjoy. Please be sure to follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. The link will be down in the description below. Also, please leave a like if you did enjoy this video. And I'm pretty sure I'll be posting some PC gameplay tomorrow, or either that or a dual commentary with Pacific Team. Like I said, he got a 100+ kill game, so that should be really entertaining. I'm not quite sure what map it is yet, but yeah, we're going to be recording that tonight. So I did hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. My PC, I should be able to get it up and running. I'm going to start making my own thumbnails as well, which would be really cool. And if any of you guys are like good with editing, I actually still need some help with my montage, and I'm not sure if you guys saw that video. It's called Partnered Edits, where I basically have a challenge to see who can edit the best montage. Now, the song that I picked out for it is going to be Sail, and it's by Alwyn Thon. It's kind of hard to say, but I'll leave a link to it down in the description below, as well as my Twitter. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Send me a message on YouTube if you're interested in helping me edit my montage for 10,000 subscribers. But other than that, guys, peace out.